Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to They Are Billions, where today we are going to advance our nation's quest into the outward reaches of over here, whatever the hell is over here, by starting to go through the narrow pass. Because it is a key strategic location. So let us not waste time reading the description, as you can read it for yourselves right now, and just get straight into the place as we go. I still have a research point. Yes, 100. Do you know what I can buy for with 100? Nothing. Apart from armor for soldiers. And maybe a soldier. Ranger's not worth it. Oh, but increased attack range and view range for soldiers could be very useful. Now that I think about it. You know what? I think I will actually take that. So thank you for informing me. Let us begin! Use children to slow down the hordes while we reposition our primary defenses. Use the children? What a brilliant idea! Okay, this is an interesting setup and a half. We're kind of surrounded on all sides immediately, I see. But we're also next to... This is really awkward to try and work out where to put my houses. Because that area is nice because of the ocean. Same with right there. If anything, I think here might be the best place.
Yes.
So let us begin, archers, and just start murdering everything. First things first, find stone. More gold just came in. Good, we can use it to make our fishing village. However the hell we're going to do that. I think I'll wait until I got another Tesla gate. Actually, no, you know what? I can put a Tesla gate right here, because like hell am I going to put anything else there. I can't. Right. I need to move over here then, because this is a nice initial bit of stone. They can't actually move there, so day 16 is our first, whatchamacallit. I need wood. I cannot put wood, and I have to put wood over there. I do need to destroy these giant... lots of undead over here. There's an awful lot of zombies. I'm glad I've upgraded my ranges a bit. This is annoying because I do need to build down there, though. But I do more importantly need wood, which I'll get from this one. Building completed. Good. That means make ourselves a sawmill. What's the best way to make a sawmill? There is no comparison. It's right there. I need more wood now. Great. You know what else I need? Food. Food is most definitely a limited resource, but surprisingly enough, we seem to be able to get it from fishing easier here than we could the place which we were meant to get it from fishing. What size did the colony have to be? 1,000. Great. I really have to think about how I'm going to expand here.
What do you want now?
We make one right there. Actually, resources. Quarry. Need more wood. Which I just lost because I decided to build one of those things. These hordes do look huge. In these areas is all I can say.
Okay,
there's a zombie creeping over here. Please, Miss Ranger, you need 3 hours to kill a zombie. Good girl.
Yes.
Yeah, I need one person stationed at each quarter right now.
Are you sure?
How much stone do I need? Probably a fairly minimalistic number, because it's stone. But it's still a number I need all the same. We have plenty of gold at the moment. And, frankly, a fair amount of wood as well. Which means, to me, it is now time to start setting up defenses. Like that. I don't think a single ranger can take on a fresh one without getting hurt.
Building completed.
Quarry complete. Good, let's start making my stone. The moment we have stone, we can start making ourselves more soldiers.
Attention.
We need to wait, mostly just wait a bit for the stone to come in before I can do anything more properly. And while that's waiting, I can start expanding the energy grid. They are Billions, the game where I try and make an RTS entertaining with my limited ability to be entertaining. I can make a workshop. In fact, I can make a workshop right here. And frankly, a workshop right there might not be the worst idea, because it's kind of nicely out of the way. Alright, well, we definitely have enough workers for the next time they show up. Problem is, two of these passes are really awkward for making walls in.
Building completed.
Yeah, you're very hurt now. We can't actually afford to lose any ranger. Here are the workers, at least.
Building completed.
Please appear.
The train has arrived at the station.
Thank you. Once those are built, we'll have enough ability to build enough power to build a soldier center. And then once that's built, well, we'll be much better off. We do need to make sure we're building walls in every place. So the question is, where do we want the first wall? Where should I build this thing then? I think right there is not a bad location. Okay. Can I build these? That's the closest one I can build to. So you know what? I feel like building one there, and then setting a wall around it. Okay.
What do you want?
There's our gate. We also design it like this because that means the gate part, which is the weakest part of the entire wall, isn't directly being assaulted by the zombies. You can stop working at the stone mill. We do not need any more things that they're being made.
Attention.
Your guard tower is built and your guard tower is built. Okay, guys. We're creating a small squadron. Our next goal, find iron.
Attack.
I know the walls are under attack. I can see that they're under attack. It's not exactly subtle that they're under attack.
What?
This wall in particular is the hardest one to defend because it's kind of big. It's why I need this guard post online now. What?
Attention.
You're a veteran? How? I mean, sure, why not?
My bow and
Right, we have so much wood and no excuse as to why we're not using it. So I guess the next part is upgrade these into cottages. Quite frankly, one ranger in each post should be all that's needed to guard things right now. Right now.
my bow and
Maybe not in 8 days. In 8 days, we're going to need a lot more. So much so, I kind of want to build a second... whatchamacallit? Soldier center, just so we train things faster. You five are to advance this way and destroy this massive horde-ish thing here. We must find out where the iron is. We are without a doubt going to need more food soon, meaning I need a little more gold in order to research the farm. There's the iron! We also have a sawmill, some woods over here I've just realized I can build hunting lodges next to give me more food. You five are going to explore down here to see to try and grab these resources. Because you never know what they might be.
Attention. Technology research finished.
Technology research. Okay, what do I need to make a farm? 300 gold, that's pretty expensive. Oh, but dear God, is it worth it? Yeah, I'll take a farm, I'm fine with that.
Attention. Building.
Alright, we have discovered farms now, meaning food shouldn't be as much of a worry, like it always has been.
yes.
Which is very, very good and important.
Building completed.
Doesn't change the fact we do need to secure this iron. It'd also be nice to quickly work out where they're going to strike from before they manage to strike. But I don't think I'm going to successfully do that. It looks like I might only have rangers for the first assault, depending on how fast I can advance out here. The single ranger up here seems to be having problems defending this wall. But now that she's a veteran, it should be easier on her. Oh dear God, is it easier on her now that she's a veteran? Okay, never mind, that one's doing fine.
Building completed.
That's a lot of fresh ones, actually. I'd rather... 3 days until the horde.
To break through.
Okay, you two, get on there. I'm starting to get annoyed by this track down here. And I should probably be trying to fill up these towers. That's an awful lot of fresh ones that keep seemingly attacking us. Why is that? I'm really leaning towards the idea I desperately need soldiers, like, now, kind of mentality. So, if you guys don't mind quickly telling me the best place to make these quarries. 5, 5, another 5. If I put one there, where's the next best? I can place one of these. What do you mean, not enough resources to make structure? Not enough manpower, that's why. Need to upgrade some more tents. Why did I upgrade so many tents? I'm going to need walls. You know what? Right now, because of the fact I know that if I put one there, it's kind of useless. I feel, at least for the time being, I am going to just do a little bit of this. Alright. Don't even try and break my wall before it's even had a chance to live. Whew. I'm getting concerned.
Roger that.
With how close we are to a horde and the fact we still only have rangers. I mean, we got quite a few rangers, but they're still only rangers. Look, either way, one of the best locations for this quarry is going to be right here. Because it covers up 4 of them. Or gets hold of 5 of them. In fact, that one gets 6. So you know what? I'm going to place it there for now. I still just want to make sure I wouldn't get better from making 2 quarries, you know? Efficiency! It'll be the death of me, trying to achieve it.
Gotcha.
As much as I do. That's a lot of fresh zombies right there, so I'm glad they're... kinda... we can just snipe them from this tower now. Right, if I build one there, I can then build a second there, which will give me 8, which will give me... whatchamacallit? 4 soldiers per event? Which I think is pretty damn good. Destroy all infected, resist all swarms, colony population 1,000.
Attention. Building
I think we can do it. It's just gonna take a little effort. So much effort, in fact, I'm beginning to think there's a couple of places which need more, well, towers. Frankly, this place could just use a second wall in general. Yeah,
Some infected are near the colony.
from the north,
They
you
are
say.
approaching from the north.
Which way is north? I don't mean that as in which way is north. One way is obviously north. But which side of the north? Now is when things start to get a little intense. Because we can see them on the map. We just don't know which end they're coming from.
Yes, tell me.
And I'm leaning towards they're coming from this one. Because this one looks more east.
You again.
So, you know what? Set rally point there. You're not the you're the wrong one.
At your service.
I think I might have been wrong.
Tell me, that will be easy.
That way. Yes, I was wrong. They're coming, guys! Please hurry yourselves up. There's an awful lot of them.
Report for duty.
I'm not sure if I can survive. If we can survive this. I think I may have lost this one already. You can start shooting immediately, pal.
Damn it! No!
Yeah, that's a loss. That's a loss. You don't need to tell me now. I just couldn't get iron fast enough. I admit my one problem with this game for making it for YouTube videos is it takes so bloody long to do anything. Like, I would love to make this more often. Oh, sorry. Not more often. Make it... Just make it! But it takes 3 hours to do a single episode. It's the same problem I always had with Oxygen Not Included. It's the same problem I have with Base Builder Mondays on general. It's a base builder. These things take time. Too much time.
Attention. Building complete.
But this one, you can just fail like that. I mean, at least now we know the location that we're looking for, which way we need to go immediately. At the current time, we just need a lot and a lot of gold to be able to buy everything. The way we get gold is making more houses. Farms are now pretty much one of the most important things
Building completed.
What's up? Any infected around? What? Yeah.
in our entire setup,
New task.
because of the fact they just produce that much more food. I didn't explore fast enough in the last game,
The penguins, right?
because we do need to find iron
Train has arrived at the
pretty
station.
much as quickly as possible,
More order.
just so that we can start making soldiers. There are way too many bloody zombies for
Attention.
however many
Building
people,
completed.
4 rangers to deal with immediately. We need to establish stone as soon as possible, so that we can establish then military. Then from that, we can then start establishing more soldiers, so that we can actually expand properly. Okay, our quarry is now in the process of being built, meaning that we can, you know, start working with that easier. Also, because of the fact we know about farms, we should maybe save that area, or maybe not, because it's still, because we still got this huge area for farm. Either way, I should probably try to build buildings and everything away from grassland,
Building completed.
because that can be used for food. We're about to get our extra people.
The train has arrived
then-
at the station.
We are so close to also getting our stone. Stone. Wait, is that a little indicator there how close it is to producing? I never realized that existed. So the great question is, where should I build the damn thing? Because this thing is probably wanting to be built around here-ish, maybe. Maybe there. If I place that there, can I then put tents? A line of tents there. I can. Okay, just making sure. Because like hell are we making that thing right now. We should probably start establishing some walls. Like here. Admittedly, I do think this wall down here is one of the most important. You don't need to work anymore. If anything, what we most importantly need now is another sawmill. The barracks has been established, and thus more soldiers are on the way.
Attention. Building complete.
Once we establish a nice squadron of rangers, we can start clearing this area up here. Then up here, so we can start fortifying that area. At least we know where they're going to attack from the first time. That's the advantage to failing it once, even though you never want to fail it once. I should probably make a research center by now. At the same time, it's not entirely needed at this point. You know, for regeneration, building the building, you could tell me the speed at which it's being built. Let's slowly begin our advancement into the iron, as we do need to murder everything around here, despite how much of it there actually is, in order to get our iron. Establish the iron. Establish our frontal positions. Okay, now we really need our cottages, quite frankly. So, if I could get an income of gold, please. I have the wall established up here, which is nice. Not at the moment, actually there's loads of infected around, madam, and it's why we're trying to make you a guard tower to put you inside so you can murder them easier. You can't quite move through these very easily, can you? We're on day 10, and we're already nearing the point of iron. Which is good. It's actually quite exceedingly good. We can now make a farm, so we can just make a farm. So that we know food is established for a very long time. We'll also start upgrading cottages. Wow, you get so much extra reach over there that you can shoot zombies across the river. That's actually fairly impressive, madam. We now have farms. Glorious. What's more important right now is quarries. So that line I can build them, and I can build one there. Meaning I need to build around a little bit further. I need another one of these. We are collecting iron now, which is magnificent. Because the gate is the weakest part of the wall, you want it in the location least likely to be attacked, like these edges. The gate has reduced HP well, not reduced HP compared to a wall, but it's not the same as 3 walls, which is the space it takes up. We are now able to start training soldiers. Brilliant. That's the most important factor. We've established the defense of the iron mine. Now we just need to establish income to pay for soldiers, really.
Attention. Building completed.
As well as food to feed those soldiers, but that's not a concern now that we've discovered farms. Still, I do kind of wish this game had a fast forward button. We require more energy now to get more stuff. Meaning, I really want to train right now. So I don't have to pause something so I can keep working. But there's the train. Glorious. Where am I going to put this mill?
The train has arrived at the...
Alright, you 5, get over there.
All the way.
I think another key weakness of mine is I need to establish better pathways. Because there's no easy way to get from here to there. Because you gotta go along the train track, and if the train's here for whatever reason, well, you're just kind of screwed. Well, soldiers, time to start getting to work. Killing.
Building...
Produce me gold, command center. I require it to feed the sustenance of myself. Man, the farm does not build quickly. No siree.
Building completed.
Thank you for completing those buildings. Allow me to complete my own now by well, advancing the...
Manor?
At least this time we're gonna have the soldiers ready to strike down everything. We need citizens to create gold, and citizens thus create more gold, as well as establish... More citizens not only create more gold, but also create more soldiers to establish with us. My God, I'm glad I put 2 towers of 4 over there. Jesus, they're having a field day, just... Actually, what's the attack range of a ranger compared to a... What's the stats of rangers versus soldiers now? They both have the same range, which means the ranger's main advantage is now gone. Ranger is faster. Soldier's got a lot higher attack speed. And the ranger has more vision. So yeah, the ranger is a scout, which is basically what it's meant to be.
Come on.
And then after that, the soldier is meant to take over. Oh, that's quite a few over there. Why are there so many suddenly attacking?
They are approaching from the north.
Oh my god, is it already the horde?
Sorry, sir.
You, establish that, grab the gold, grab the food.
Commander?
We're now going to start running away.
The train has arrived.
It's time for us to double layer this wall.
Is everything okay?
Not really, Mr. Soldiers. We've got a kind of a horde attacking us.
Reporting for duty.
This horde has already killed us once. We don't want to kill it again. I've already spent an hour and a half on this. At least we've established a buffer wall this time to protect us against for the real wall. This wasn't so bad. Creating the buffer wall worked. It would seem. Alright, my 15 soldiers. When's the next horde? In 10 days. Oh, Jesus. Alright, if it's in 10 days, we'd better start armoring up. Alright, here's the thing, guys. Five of you are to clear up down there. Then 5 of you are to start clearing down there. The rest of you are to clear the rest of this area.
Commander?
Because there's more stone for whatever reason.
Sir. Attack!
We've got loads of gold and wood right now, meaning I should be establishing more houses.
Attack!
Oh, we found executives now, I see. Interesting.
Waiting on orders.
It's quite a thing to find. I should be training more soldiers, because we always need more soldiers. Wow, there's so many zombies coming towards my soldiers over there that...
At your service.
Yeah, that is quite a horde over there, isn't it? I'm gonna guess that's the main disadvantage to having guns. They're noisy little bastards, and when you don't know how many zombies there are in place, they kinda just rip in a tract everything.
Ready and waiting. On your orders.
Which is a double-edged sword. It's both really useful and really bad at the same time. Because you kind of want to attract everything just so that you can kill it, but at the same time you don't want to attract too much of everything. Or at the very least, I should be having a bunch of veterans in no time. Is kind of also the situation.
Here we go.
Considering they're attracting so many.
Attention.
More houses is what we need in order to get more stuff. In order to get more houses, we need more space.
Everything okay?
In order to get more space, we need to expand.
Building completed.
I haven't moved you guys, and yet you're still killing
At your
zombies.
service.
Attention.
Are you just attracting that many with your gunfire?
Reporting for duty.
This here is not a bad place for a
On
wall.
your orders. Let's get them!
What's with the... Is that like a hot spring? There. I need more barracks to train more soldiers. In all honesty, I want a barracks at each point. As in, one barracks at each of these quarter points. This barracks is going to be this quarter point, but...
Perfect.
Okay, what the hell is creating everything over here? There are so many zombies just permanently appearing.
Attack!
One of our missions is destroy all the zombies, so I assume one of the zombies there are dwellings of doom around here. You know, I just realized we don't have that long until the next assault, and this wall down here is fairly weak. And unfortunately, it looks like it's probably going to stay that way, because there's not that many ways to make it better.
Ready and waiting.
Building complete.
This one here, I think, is fairly strong. There are so many directions for us to go, we have to send a squadron in each direction.
Kill our enemies. Ready and
We have to make sure they're constantly killing something, just so that their time is not wasted. What kind of places am I looking for, I wonder? Apparently I just killed 10,000 zombies. Well, I mean, considering they're billions, I think I may have just made an minuscule dent in their numbers, maybe? Minuscule? This map is huge. How do I kill every zombie? Admittedly, we may be reaching the point where I want to
Come on.
start retreating all my soldiers here into, you know, the base, considering the Horde is going to be arriving soon. I guess the great question right now is, where are they going to attack from? How much bigger are these hordes?
Great idea.
I do have to kind of wonder how close I am to the edge of the maps with all these.
Let's get them. Come on.
Oh, very, according to this. I'm way past the edge of the map.
Understood.
Well, I think we've established the paths over here, at
Orders, sir.
least.
Waiting
To a
on
degree.
orders.
A horde of infected are on their way.
From the
They are
north?
approaching from the north.
Oh,
Your
okay.
service.
If it's
Great
from the
idea,
north,
sir.
then that's a little different than I was expecting. I do confess. Because of that, I think it's going to be a double attack.
All right.
And also, if it's the north, I may wish to re-establish that wall
At your
there.
service.
You guys get in there,
Commander?
and then you guys get up in there. They're coming from the same place, aren't they? Soldiers, move out! I imagine this horde should be a lot bigger than the previous. But also, you're all a bunch of veterans now. It shouldn't be as much to worry about.
Orders, sir.
At least I hope so. I need more energy. Energy is also one of the biggest concerns for establishing homing. That's a terrible place to put that. That's better.
Building complete.
That wasn't so bad.
Understood.
Right.
Great idea, sir. For the humans!
Let's continue on with our squadrons then, shall we, people?
Commander?
Next horde is in
Great idea.
another 9 days. That's not long at all.
Come on.
Well, there most definitely doesn't seem to be a dwelling of doom, so...
Understood. Bring them on!
The train has arrived at the station.
I don't know how I meant to clear out all the zombies. What is one of the most important things right now, though, is establishing living areas. As well as food. Because admittedly, we do still need more of that. Using whichever methods we wish to try and use. There are numerous. You know, I'm glad ammo isn't a limited resource.
Commander?
You know, like you'd half expect it to be in this sort of apocalyptic scenario. There's not really much else to find, is there? We're mostly just building houses now, killing more and more things, and waiting
On
for...
your orders.
and just waiting for the rest of the
Come
hordes.
on.
We have to use all of our food resource to make more houses. Although the fact I do still need another I don't know how much
Attention. Building
food
completed.
population, it is making me think I am going to need to expand even further. Much to my great annoyance.
Let's go. Come on.
I mean, it's like you're in a post-apocalyptic scenario. Can't you just accept that you're going to have tiny houses?
Just tell me what
Or
to do.
tiny towns, I should say.
Let's get them.
Especially if they are billions. So unless you can figure out whether zombies are immune to nukes, whether you can find a nuke, and how to launch the nuke, and the best place to nuke that place with the
For
nuke,
the colony.
and then wait a few thousand years. You know what? I've just realized the problem with using a nuke.
Attention.
Where's the best
Building
places to
completed.
make more? Here? And then create a wall there.
Ready and waiting.
This side is just awful
On
for
your
trying to
orders.
defend, quite frankly.
Attention. Building completed.
Orders, sir.
And then possibly here, because there's a little wall there. Population isn't the issue. Space is the issue. This just looks like a cacophony of mess of houses. Then again, it always turns into that, so I don't know why I assume it would be any different. We are out of food. We are seriously out of food. I'm kind of the opinion right now to just sit back, wait, and see where the hell the next whatchamacallit is going. Actually, I don't need freaking gates, do I?
Building completed. A horde of infected are on their way.
From the
They
south,
are
I
approaching
knew
from the
it.
south.
At your service.
Question is, which way south? Considering there's two souths.
The train has arrived.
Ah, it's the south on the right side. This south. There's a lot of guards on this south, actually.
At
So,
your service.
I don't actually feel that threatened. Especially given my massive wall of screw you. But I do feel I should set any spare reinforcements over there, just in case. There is an awful lot of them, I'll give you that. But is there enough of them?
Defenses are being attacked.
And personally, I don't think so. Nope. Still don't think there's enough of them. Nope. Not even close. Nope, not even close. Nope.
Let's go.
See? Easy. I'm seriously just beginning to think, where the hell am I meant to get food? One day, I want to make a nice looking village. You know? One that doesn't look like an entire scrap heap just randomly put together. Guess my next option is possibly
The train has arrived
move
at
up,
the station.
create
Attention.
defenses down
Building
there.
completed.
You know, game, I'll admit, I apologize for just assuming farms would solve my food problems. I recognize the error of my
Building
ways.
completed.
Please, tell me I have enough.
Attention.
I
Building
have enough to
completed.
be able to just live now. I need how many more houses? In fairness, doesn't a farm provide colonists? I mean, it doesn't produce workers, but it produces colonists. So if I want colonists, I can just abuse the fact that these hunter lodges produce colonists, not workers, because I already have way too many workers, and then just get our colonists via these hunter lodges. Right? And then I spend the food from the hunter lodges. If I can now just get colony. Yes! Farm places that generate food provide colonists. So if I just spam out hunter lodges and everything, I should be able to get enough colonists. Houses provide workers, of which I already have way too many that I'm ever going to ever need. Ever.
Attention. Building completed.
So I can theoretically just make a random farm that only provides 2. Create that hunter's lodge. I'll have 960. I'll need 40 more, which is which is technically 5 houses, but that 5 houses will cost me 40 food. One of the best methods right now is establish a nicer place to put one of those, so that I can then delete that one and replace that with a farm, so that'll bring me up to 972. Colonists. We built that. Good. I can delete that now. Meaning I can now put a farm there, which actually produces a decent amount of food. Ish. Which will take me up to that much. And then if I just make one random house. Two random houses. And then one more farm. Somewhere. Excellent! I have reached the colonist amount with 65 food to spare, which means an awful lot of soldiers. Which I bet I'm going to need.
Any orders?
A horde of infected are on their way.
Horde from the north and south. Great. And here I was not training enough soldiers.
Reporting for duty.
I suppose the first thing is to establish which north and which south. Because once we've established that, we can then just shove everyone else in that direction. I've just blocked my way, those soldiers' way out, haven't I? I suppose I can delete it if necessary. These 2 walls if necessary. And I do have a double layer wall here for a reason, so... Yeah, please do save, actually. Please do save the game state. Right now. Because I think this might be the final horde. Why did repairing not occur to me? So no other random walls I can build in here? None? No? No, I can build towers. Actually.
Reporting for duty.
There may not be anyone in them, but they'll still count as walls. Oh, hell. That's the wrong place.
Do you need me?
I don't think that wall is prepared enough. Then again, the horde seems split between all sides, so... Oh god, yeah, is this the final assault?
They are trying to break through.
Yeah, that place is secure. I'm not worried about down there. I'm quite worried up here, though. Yeah, I need to delete this building. Cannot demolish a building if there's enemies nearby. Up here is our biggest problem, actually. Because it's mostly rangers rather than anything. You're not gonna tell me I'm gonna lose at this point now, are you?
Tell me.
That place is probably fine. That place is not fine. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? I've been at this for 3 hours! If I lose here, this series is dead! That is my only opinion on the matter. All of you, move.
our pure enemies.
Okay. That's the end of it. So now all I have to do is repair everything, right? The structure does not have access to energy. How does it not have access to energy? It's all good. Everything's fine. We now just need to repair everything. And we will win. You know, when the train gets here. My god, do you need to repair that slowly? I'm starting to think it would be quicker to, you know...
Ready and waiting.
We have won. Okay? We have successfully defended the colony. There was a crack in the wall, and I overestimated the strength of one of our sides, but we did win. And you know what? If you want me to make a house just to establish that I have won and this is over, I will. In fact, I'll make you 2. Or even 3. Even though only 2 is needed. See? I'll make 2 right there. The wall may be destroyed, but that'll be fixed when I no longer am here to care. That was kind of a bastard move, attacking all 4 sides at once, though. Maybe it's random which side gets attacked before the 4th one, and I just got the unusual case that 2 got attacked at the same time. Also, I just realized what happened to my last bunch of colonists. It's the fact I destroyed a farm. Yes. What's gonna happen first? The farm gets built or the train arrives? Obviously, it has to answer me before I finish my question. Come on! Thank you! Glorious. And now we have the Lonely Forest, which is a level 3 attack. And we need a population of that much. How do I get the next level of houses? A little bit more research. You know, the market might not be bad, because it reduces the food requirement of near things. Attack tower could be quite useful. But you know what? This is all to be established next time, because we're done with today's episode. Well, everyone, what can I say other than thank you all for joining me today. I have been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next time. But actually, let me ask you a question. Do you wish to see more of They Are Billions? Or do you want to see the return of Oxygen Not Included, now that it's been fully released? Tell me in the comments down below. So everyone, I'm afraid that until then, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, farewell, good day, and finally, good night.